Hello, everybody. How are you, Jose?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Welcome to another cycle. Our support, Jose, will be helping us today, and he does not know the topic we're going to discuss in order to avoid contamination. So let's get ready, Jose. Get comfortable, lie down.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, breathe deeply. Eyes closed. Perfect. I'm going to make a count from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How are you, Jose?
I'm fine.
Okay, we're going to start with the protocol fixed. I will count from 1 to 3. And on the count of 3, you will look for and describe the origin of the alien species called GRAYS, gray alien species. 1, 2, 3.
I see a mix of races to create gray aliens. I see the universe, many planets, like if they were in those planets.
Anything else you perceive, Jose?
I see many the same races in many tolls, small, medium, and tall.
Anything you would like to add?
No.
Question number 2. Geolocated. Where does it comes from?
I see a laboratory and see creatures created in many structures of their bodies. I see reptiles like they were operating and creating that kind of races, great races.
Anything else?
No.
Question number 3. Can we divide the gray species into different races? Yes, no, partially.
Yes, they can be divided in many different races, great races, and for specific functions they have to do.
Anything else?
I see a different kind of skins. If they were to prepare to different planets to occupy different planets. Depending the atmospheres they went sending.
Question number.
That's
Thank you,
what I see.
Jose. Thank you. Question number 5. What are the common characteristics related to the mental body of the GRAYS?
They can communicate by telepathy. Species or races, they have to ability to to speak with telepathy with different races. Example with humans, they can control their minds.
Anything else?
No.
What are the common characteristics related to the sexual body of the GRAYS?
I can see sexual organs because they don't need it, because that is not their purpose. It's more intellectual to travel different dimensions, different planets. Sexuality is not essential for them.
Question number 7. What are the common physical characteristics which you perceive as pertaining to all races of gray alien species?
Hmm, I see great races common appearance in long fingers, big head, dark eyes, and bigger than humans. A small nose. Some of they don't have noise nose and a small mouth without ears. They are bald, and all their body is thin, long arms, legs thin. That's what I see about the
Thank you.
great
Thank
alien
you,
body.
Jose. Okay. Question number 8. What does their lifestyle and social organization look like?
They are not really socially because they don't were created to be to have a real social life. Only they communicate by telepathy with their minds. They can speak. They only have their labors. They were to order to execute it.
Question number 9. What do grays eat?
I see they eat energy from humans, from systems, solar system, and they, I see they like vaccines, like they are feeding the brains.
I'm sorry, Jose. Uh, you were cutting off. Could you repeat that? What do grays eat? Something like vaccines, you said?
Yes, yes, they feed by vaccines. They introduce in their veins to get fit.
Okay. Question number 10. Is the diet different among various gray races?
Even they are the same gray races, but their body is the same. they have to eat by vaccine with different feeds.
Okay. Question 11. Can the grays materialize on this planet? Yes, no, partially.
Partially, because they can disappear in different dimensions, portals. They can travel one place to another place. Because they don't want to someone else see them. They prefer to disappear on human eyes.
Question number 12. How do they do that? You said some of it. If you want to add something else. Meaning, how do they materialize in this planet?
They materialize. They materialize in this planet when they open the portals. And they have to take some probes of the earth and take him to they come.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry. They have to take what from Earth?
They take from the earth some parts of the earth,
Okay.
and they take parts of humans. They kidnap humans.
Anything else you would like to add?
No.
Question number 13. Can they live on planet Earth?
Yes, because they prepare the how can breathe and prepare their body to atmosphere pressure to adapt to adaptation to live.
Okay. Question number 14. What are the relations and influence they have had and still have on humans?
Human take it with him to the laboratory to make some tests about their body, about their human body, and they want to take communication with them. They want to experiment with humans, physical humans. and take all the organism human.
And how do they materialize on this planet?
They have the capacity to materialize in this planet because their body, gray aliens have to trespass in many portals. That's what I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, I skipped the question. We already did that one. Number 15. What are the relations and influence they have had and still have on various alien species?
They have many relations between them to have many definitions in their lives, to travel many planets, to check every one of them. Every great race have many purpose. That's what where they created. That's what I see.
Last question. Numerous sources say that the gray extraterrestrials often are seen in cases of abductions and mutilations of cattle. What do you perceive in this regard?
That mutilations of the cats is because they want to know what they body cat contains for their experiments. They are making great races.
Anything you would like to add?
No, like I can see they really want to experiment with the body cats.
Okay. We finished with the fixed protocol. We're going to continue with the exploratory part, okay?
Okay.
How are you doing, Jose?
I'm fine.
You want to recharge? Get stronger? Ready?
Yes.
At the beginning, you said you saw them in a laboratory creating, and you saw reptiles creating rays. Could you explain a little bit more of that?
Yes, I see reptiles creating great races for their service.
Do you see now one creating a gray?
Yes, it's like they were making the parts cut in their body.
Could you
That,
describe the reptile that is working on this gray?
yes,
This,
the reptile is tall, stronger,
how
long,
high?
around 7 feet, 7 feet.
Hmm. What else?
Long tail, screen is as mm, dark green. His eyes is brown, little big.
And where is he located? Can you identify the area he is in? Can you define?
It's like float, floating laboratory.
Is it a ship?
Yes, it's like a chip.
Tell him we're doing an investigation. We would like to ask him some questions.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm making some bodies to send them to many planets.
What type of bodies are you creating?
Small bodies, thin bodies,
What species?
gray alien.
Are you a scientist?
Yes,
And you create them from what parts? What are you mixing? Any special species? Or is it coming from out of nothing that you are building it, creating it?
we are creating a better species with um, soft skin.
Why a soft skin?
This soft skin is for they were prepared to visit many different planets with different pressure of the atmospheres.
And if we were talking Earth time, how long it takes you to create one?
Around 1 year because they have many process, many tests.
And how do they feed? What would they be feeding on?
They can resist without feed and
Without
some
any food?
Food?
They don't need
No,
to eat anything. They don't need to feed on anything.
no, they don't need to eat.
How do they charge then?
They come in from here to recharge them with vaccine in their veins,
So they get
with a special food.
they do not feed on some sort of energy, solar energy or anything like that.
No, it's only the way we are preparing this body to resist long time to be fed.
To be fed. And when they go to the planets, what is their mission? What is their end goal? What do they do when they get to the planet?
We send them to give us information how the species live in the planet and they visit.
And why don't you go yourself instead of sending them?
That is not necessary for us because we have more purpose to create many bodies because they are to our service.
So the communication between them and you is by which mean? How do they communicate with you?
We communicate with them with telepathy.
And with the other beings all over the universe will be the same. There is no reproduction organs then. Do they have reproduction organs?
Yes, that's the reason we visit other planets to pick up many species races to create many races like gray races.
And there is no social organization between them, or is it? How would you describe this particular species you are creating, the behavior?
They know are social. Only they have to receive orders from us.
So let's say they are in a planet. The order they receive from you, it's telepathic.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's the reason that we create them to expand, or we are. So that's the reason they visit the planet Earth to check every races or beings to bring back and do many experiments.
So actually, you have some of them on planet Earth.
Yes,
And what are they doing? What is the mission for them on planet Earth?
is give us information what kind of beings are in the planet Earth.
But that information, you already have it for centuries.
Yes,
So what else are you looking for?
how great aliens work for us and take many beings to continue doing experiment.
What type of experiments are they doing here on Earth?
We kidnapped many humans and different animals, beings.
And what do you do with the humans that you kidnap?
How they are making, how they are making to how they are making their body to try to do a clone and how the DNA is made and human race.
So you take the human body to your ship, to your planet. That's what you mean?
Yes.
And what
Now
happens to the clone? You make a clone, you said?
yes.
And then what happens to the clone?
We are we are trying to more similar human race to resist to atmosphere Earth. That's one of the our purpose.
And what happens to the humans that were abducted? You send them back, you keep them,
Some humans are back.
and they are back the way they were abducted, or are they modified? How do they return?
We return them with a portal.
Okay, they come back through a portal, but do they come back the way they left? The body, their mind, the essence, everything is the same? Or has it changed? Do you modify them or something?
Here in the laboratory, we modify them. When
And
they back to the Earth planet, they don't remember what happened here.
okay, you erase the memory, but what happens to them? It's the same human that left, the one that comes back, aside from losing memory of that episode?
It's a normal state. To when we erase the memory, they have interruption, blackouts mind. Because here we check them. The brain, organs, bones, cells, DNA, everything.
And
We took many races from the earth.
and how do you get their permission to do that? Where do you get the permission?
We don't we don't we don't take any permission.
Is there any agreement with governments or anyone else?
Government knows. Government knows we are here. That's the reason we don't have permission to take any human from the earth.
You mean you do have permission because governments know. That's what you mean?
Yes, government knows. But
And what do they get in exchange? Or is it just out of a good Samaritan hand given to you from the government?
we have an agreement with the government. In fact, our race are in the government. They work with us.
What are they getting in exchange for working with you and allowing you to abduct humans?
We try to get we try to get some try to get some human races. That's all I can say.
No, my question is what do you give in exchange? You get humans, you abduct humans and do your experiments through these GRAYS, and the government receives what in exchange?
That change exchanges by technology. They give us permission to introduce gray beings in the planet Earth. We give us technology
Like what? Anything interesting you have given lately?
like we give them technology like holograms, um, technology like virus,
Like what? I'm sorry. I beg your
virus,
pardon.
virus,
Viruses. Okay.
viruses, virus.
Anything else you would like to add?
No,
For the people that are listening, what would you like to tell them about the grace?
grace, grace and grace have been created for us, and they are doing investigations for us on the planet Earth.
Thank you very much for the information. Disconnect, Jose. Disconnect. How are you, Jose?
Fine, fine.
You want to recharge yourself? Tell me when you're done.
I'm ready.
Okay. Thank you, Jose. There is the alien interview that reveals, there is a video, reveals a mysterious footage that has left people debating whether it was or not leaked from Area 51. There is a gray in the video, and it was given by a whistleblower named Victor. Can you locate anything about this video, any information that can tell us about this alien that appears in the video? Tell me, what do you see? Is the video real with this gray on it? This guy, Victor.
I can see it's real. It's not real.
It's not real or is real?
No, I can see that it's not real
Why?
because try to give information is trying to give information not real to confuse all people.
Okay. There was a treaty made with alien GRAYS. President Eisenhower supposedly had 3 secret meetings with aliens around year 1954 with an emissary from another planet named Krill. Could you locate this gray? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I see this gray with Eisenhower talking like agreement. It's a it's a meeting to how they want to work with the army, with the GRAYS. It's an interchange with technology. Eisenhower can avoid to talk with them.
And what happened? Was he able to do a treaty with them?
I see Eisenhower and Gray shaking their hands. Like agreement. They according to be in peace with interchange technology with humans. To stay to work free in the planet Earth. That's the reason is 51 area. This is the basis area.
There is some people that say that he was betrayed, and there was another group making deals on the side. Anything you can find on that?
If the government and the army they don't have that agreement, would be problems with the GRAYS. GRAYS were sent by reptilians. GRAYS have many experiments in the earth.
But are they, those experiments, in accord with what President Eisenhower made with this krill when shaking hands? Are they obeying the pact, the treaty? Yes or no?
Yes, they have a pact.
And what was the pact?
GRAYS stay in the planet Earth with free order acts to take everybody, any human beings, any animals, to continue their experiments. They need. So governments like Eisenhower receive many technology advanced technology to take the control of the planet.
Okay, can you locate krill, the gray named krill, on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Can you describe him?
I see him uh, is is tall around 6.5 feet, long hands, fingers. His body is thin, so his legs are thin.
Say hello to
Big
him.
black eyes.
Okay. Say hello. Tell him we would like to ask some questions. We're doing an investigation. Confirm. What does he say?
Yes, yes, it is.
How old is he if we take to account Earth years? How long has he been alive so far?
Five years.
5?
Yes.
It cannot be possible. 5 years if we're talking about President Eisenhower Treaty, year 1954. how many years, Jose? Was he the one doing the treaty with President Eisenhower?
Yes, I see him with Eisenhower.
There was a trilateral treaty implemented on behalf of planet Earth. And what was the treaty? What were they supposed to provide us, Earth people? And what have they provided us so far with?
GRAYS provide Eisenhower like satellite communication.
Okay. What else?
I see armament technology.
Jose, on the count of 3, let me talk to him, please. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3. Hi, Krill.
Hi.
What are you doing to humans? Your grays.
We are interested in humans to abduct them, to kidnap them for what in their DNA.
And what do you do with the DNA?
We modify them for create many races like us.
So you're using the human DNA to create races similar to yours?
Yes,
And how are you doing so far? Have you created something interesting?
that is our objective.
So far, you have not have had any success?
That is not important for us. Only is the DNA, how is created, and we have the ability to stay in this planet like human race do.
But have you been successful up to now?
No, that's the reason we are still here.
And there are many humans that while they are sleeping in our sessions, we can see that you visit them during their sleep. Is that when you do all your experiments?
Yes, because they are the disconnected. They are unconscious, and we can manipulate them.
So when they sleep, you're able to do anything, as far as I can see and understand through the clients we have.
Yes, and sometimes we introduce them implants.
Yes, that they affect them on the physical.
Yes, we need to know how they works with those implants in their brains.
And the problem is that they have no idea of what's happening to them.
Yes, they don't have any idea. That is our purpose. They are not conscious what they are doing. It's
And
a, it's a one way to be what they are doing.
are you able to control them?
Yes, we control them.
What happens to those etheric babies that they end up reproducing inside in the etheric?
That's the reason we are modifying the DNA race, human race.
But not in the human. You're using the human body to make your creations, and then they end up out through the etheric
Yes,
plane.
yes.
And what do you do with those babies?
We take him, we take them or ship, and we observe how those babies grow up.
And then they end up like you, going to planets and abducting other bodies from other planets. Something like that.
Yes,
So mainly you are some sort of scientists doing a job.
yes.
Do you know who is your creator?
Only we know we working for reptiles.
And you, specifically you. Do you know who created you?
I was created in laboratory.
What do you think about music?
It doesn't matter for me.
You cannot feel anything for any music at all.
No,
How about the universe? The universe makes sounds. Can you hear them when you travel?
Yes, because the universe has many frequencies.
And what do you think about those sounds?
We are connected with the universe
We are all
through,
connected.
through those sounds.
Frequencies, you mean?
Yes.
In the end, we are all one. What do you think about this hologram? How would you call this matrix hologram we are all in? What do you think about that? It's like a game.
Yes, we can be in that game. That holograms is to be many functions like distractors. That's the reason we can take the energy of the human race.
Do you feed on humans?
No,
How do you recharge?
we can recharge by laboratory to be long time without food. We don't feed like human race.
Are
We don't need,
you, I'm sorry, go ahead.
we don't need it.
Are you actually on Earth or where are you now? Are you on Earth? Jose?
Now
Where are you? Are you still,
I'm in my spaceship.
but you are still having deals with governments on Earth, or you are not anymore in this area, working this area, in charge of this area?
We continue with the government.
Okay, what would you like to tell humans that will hear you through this investigation about your job and your relation with humans?
We don't have any relation with humans.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you, Krill. Disconnect, Jose. Disconnect. I cannot see your head. I think you're under the blanket, Jose. When you lift up a little bit your head, you're in the dark completely.
Mm.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
How did you feel this guy?
Without feelings.
How did you feel?
I feel well.
Okay, we're going to do one more. We're going to look for somebody that is sleeping now. Well, is sleeping. And one of these grays visit them in their bed. But I need you to bring up your face because I can barely see you. You're in complete darkness. I don't know why it's so dark now. Bring up your head. Lift up your body a little bit more, Jose. Recharge. Feel strong. Ready?
Yes.
On the count of three. Locate someone sleeping and is being visited by one of these grays. While he sleeps, she sleeps. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Jose.
I see Grace visit her while she's sleeping.
Describe who? Male, female.
Female.
Age.
27 years old.
Um, can you locate her? What part of the planet?
Mexico.
Oh, neighbor. You're in Mexico too. Okay. And what does she work on? What is her career? What is she doing on Earth? How is she spending her life down here? Is she a mother? Has kids? Single? Married?
Mm, she's single.
Okay. She works?
Yes.
On what? Doing what?
She's a manager of a bank.
Manager of a bank. Okay. So describe what is happening. She's sleeping
Yes.
and
I see I see three gray aliens beside her. And they are introduced they are introducing in her head I
Mhm.
implant implant.
Okay. Is she having some sort of consciousness about that? Or she has no idea what's happening while she sleeps?
She does not have any idea.
On the count of
She's in,
three.
she's sleeping. She's unconscious.
And where's her essence? What's happening to her etheric body?
Mm, her essence
The etheric body, yeah.
is like wake up and is separate with physical body.
Okay. Not connected to her body. On the count of three, let me talk to the which of the grays you like the most or think is in charge. 1, 2, 3. Hello, what are you doing?
We are take her.
I'm sorry, you are? What are you doing?
We are take her.
You're going to take her where?
We have to introduce some implants.
What for?
We need to know how implants work.
Well, they are your implants and you don't know how they work?
Yes,
So what do you want the implants to do in that body?
how their body reacts,
On what? To what?
how their brain works, what
But you've
is
been, go ahead.
what is her function of their brain.
You've been doing this for a long time and you still don't know how the brain works of a human being.
This is the process to introduce the implant when she was abducted.
You mean in the etheric plane because she's still in her bed. All you are doing is in the etheric plane, correct?
Yes,
Okay. And are you done?
yes,
For how long will she keep the implant inside of her etheric body?
for long is necessary.
And is there a way she can get to understand what's happening? What's happening to her?
We need to understand her behavior, how his work, his body works.
Yes, but is there a way that she can find out what you are doing?
In this moment, she doesn't know.
Why? Because the etheric body is not connected.
Yes,
So if she gets in touch with her etheric body, she will be able to get rid of you and all the implants.
yes, she really doesn't know what we are doing here.
How big is the percentage of humans that have been abducted, implanted from you, Grace, all over the world? From the total population, you would say it's 1%, 10%, 40%, 50%? How high is the percentage of humans that are implanted by you?
We estimated around 60%.
You are busy at night, but you can do it also during the day, or you work mainly at night while humans sleep.
Most of the time it's at night while they are sleeping.
Thank you very much for your time and information. Disconnect, Jose. Disconnect, Jose. How are you, Jose?
Very well, very well.
Very strong. Ready to
Yes,
come back?
yes, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Jose. What do you think about all this? What you have seen?
They have the ability to to travel in many ways, and how they abducted many humans, and like like a human ray experiment. They try to control humans with pact with many governments of the earth.
And how did you feel this gray krill?
I feel like they don't have feelings, and they try to conditionate the government.
Anything else you would like to add, Jose?
No,
Okay, we leave it here. Thank you very much. Great job, Jose. We prepare to return, okay? Let's go back to the present. Check yourself. How are you? How is your field? Clean it. Eliminate any trace that could have been left. Burn anything that does not belong to you. Your
no.
frequency?
My frequency is it's okay.
Okay, bringing
I
up
don't,
frequency.
I don't feel around. I don't feel anything around.
Okay, check my body. Bringing up my frequency, expanding essence.
Your frequency is increasing.
Tell me when it stops. And how high it is.
Mm, 90%. Your frequency is 90%. It's increasing.
Expanding essence. All the way to any fissures that might be around. Spreading completely. Confirm if it's okay, my body now.
It's okay.
Okay. Ready to come back?
Yes.
We're going to disconnect from everything and everyone. Let's come back to the earthly dimension, back to matter, back to our dimension. Body begins to awaken. Feeling body rested, relaxed, muscles strong. Wonderful sensation of peace, happiness, serenity, well-being throughout the body. Feeling very peaceful. Bringing up sexual energy. We are creators. And on the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Jose.
Hello.
I thought you were sleeping under the blankets.
Yes.
It was very dark. I didn't notice that until we started. We were in the middle of the... You're okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Feeling strong?
Yes. The sun. Stay away.
Good job. Any other impression you would like to tell us? Anything else? Any comments?
No. It's okay. Everything.
It was a nice trip.
Yes.
Thank you very much to everybody for being with us today. If you would like to send us a comment or a new topic, a new idea, you can address it to investigations@caballerogrifasi.com. May all beings be happy. May all beings live in peace and free from suffering. Until next time. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.